I've seen a lot of positives, so it was enjoyable to watch. It was how we want to see our team, front foot, a lot of dynamics, be aggressive, so very good game.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for being part of the United chapter. And please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you. As long as it's posted, as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here. The United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS, as I'm definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest trade as it comes in. It will be remembered that Manchester United has had a game with Lyon, and this has been in Edinburgh, in Scotland, and it's been quite a brilliant game for both parties, with Manchester United really winning the game, and also not forgetting that Donny van der Beek has been the goal scorer because it's ended 1-0, and Donny van der Beek has been the goal scorer, and will be put to note that the current manager of Manchester United has used a formation of 4-2-3-1, which has really done quite well. And in his own words, he's come out and said a few things about this game, really saying that he's been quite impressed with the young lads that have been on and with everybody that has really played. And when he's been asked about Johnny Evans and why he's definitely at the club and whether he thinks he's got a future at Manchester United, he's gone on and explained and said he thinks Johnny Evans is really a good football player, and what he wanted him to do today, he's done it. And that has been quite good. That's really been very nice. So Manchester United has gone on to win this game with Mason Mount, the current, the new entrant at Manchester United, really being in there. He's managed to play this game against Lyon. And he's a very good football player, I must say, a very brilliant football player, and quite many clubs wanted him. But Mason Mount really ended up as the club, Manchester United, and we've really seen a number of football players really trying to play, being in this game. And Anthony has impressed, and not only has Anthony impressed, but also Kobe Maino has also impressed as usual. Being in the defensive midfield there, being in the midfield really, and of forgetting that also Bruno Fernandes, as usual, we always expect him to put on a big fight on there, and which he's done. Bruno Fernandes is really a big talent, and really I think Manchester United is very happy and glad that they really have the football player Bruno Fernandes. You can let us know what you definitely think about Bruno Fernandes and him remaining at Manchester United. We've got quite a lot to talk about, and we'll also be talking a little bit about transfers, as you already know that we are in the transfer season, and we definitely also will be talking about transfers. So, as you already know that there is a big football player, that goalkeeper actually, there's a goalkeeper that is most likely going to be part of the Manchester United squad anytime from now in the US tour. I will definitely not leave him alone. He won't miss the US tour, and that's from what we already had. That's why we've had that he's going to be part of the US tour, and we are talking about the one and only the number one goalkeeper, former Inter Milan goalkeeper and former Ajax Amsterdam goalkeeper, and that is Andre Onana, who resigned from international football from the Cameroon national team. He's one of the best, but also a controversial goalkeeper, but extremely a modern football goalkeeper. As I told you before, that he is a mix of the Manchester City goalkeeper Anderson, and also a mix of he's got a mix of Anderson and Alisson. Quite a very good goalkeeper, really modern goalkeeper, and he's been keeping the goals safe for the club Inter Milan, and also the Cameroon national team, where he really had to resign from international football because of a few aspects, as it is reportedly said that the Cameroon national coach did not trust his mode of play, but for some reason, Eric Ten Hag really trusts his mode of play quite big. They've fallen they've really fallen out of each other really recent when they were at Ajax Amsterdam. A few things didn't go on quite well. He's had a 9-month ban of out of football. I don't know if it was 9 months or 19, something like that, because of a few reasons. But right about now, he's an okay football player. I don't see why we should really talk about his past, and yet he's regarded the best, one of the best Premier League, Inter Milan, Serie A football goalkeepers. And we'll be remembered that the current manager of Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, also had a few words to talk about the football player, the goalkeeper, and he's a great admirer of the goalkeeper Andre Onana. But also, he came out and said, really, he's a brilliant goalkeeper, a very brilliant goalkeeper, and it's really hard to play against him. He's one who is hard to score. So if he's also recognized by big names like Pep Guardiola, I think that is a good thing for him. And I think Manchester United is getting a top goalkeeper, perfect replacement of David De Gea, maybe an improved replacement. David De Gea has already left the club. So let us really know what you definitely think. David De Gea is really going to be heading to Spain. He's already in Spain anyway. He may be playing in the Spain, one of the Spain clubs, really. It is reportedly said that he's got quite big links with Sevilla, and it could be part of the Sevilla team. However, it will be remembered that the Saudi Pro Leagues are also trying to contact him. As you already know that he is a free agent, it's to contact him, no contacting any club is contacting him, and he will seal the deal for you. Anyway, let's hope really everything goes on quite well for the football goalkeeper David De Gea, as he is regarded to be one of the best goalkeepers, and he's been the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, and right about now he's been replaced by the best goalkeeper in the Serie A. Let us know what you definitely think about the football player, the goalkeeper David De Gea. However, he really departed from the club, Manchester United. Anyway, you can always let us know what you think about. By the look of things, it's going to be a deal that is done, sealed and confirmed for the former Cameroon international goalkeeper and also Inter Milan goalkeeper, and that is none other than Andre Onana. Expect a deal that is going to be done, sealed and confirmed right about now at the United chapter. We will definitely bring it to you straight as it comes in. Also, do not forget that we've got a few football players to talk about, and Rasmus Højlund is one of them, with the club Manchester United agreeing to pay an amount of money that is close to 60-70 million pounds for Rasmus Højlund. Manchester United has already gone into negotiations really to make sure they can approach this transfer quite well. Let's hope really everything goes on quite well for the football player Rasmus Højlund and for Manchester United. And Manchester United really needs a top goal scorer. Needs a scorer. A football player is going to come to Manchester United and score a couple of goals. And the football manager, the current Manchester United manager, Erik ten Hag, for some reason, he thinks that the current Manchester United target Rasmus Højlund could be the perfect fit in the game. I will also be remembered that the current manager of Manchester United really is also looking at other football players to make sure that they can sign them. With Moises Caicedo being a football player that he's been looking at this point in time, Chelsea is in advanced stages of signing Moises Caicedo. Whether he will continue or not, that is a question of time. Otherwise, Manchester United really has been looking at, actually has had a game against Lyon, and this game has been in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and it's ended 1-0 with the fact that the goal scorer of the day has been Donny van der Beek, who's had a big injury before, but right about now he's quite fit and ready to play. And we've seen the likes of Amanda Diallo. He could definitely Amad Diallo, could definitely be making a comeback, and really he could stay with some clubs really interested in him. Will be remembered that Everton is one of the clubs that put in a bid for Amad Diallo, but this bid was immediately rejected. And Mason Mount has been on the game. Jordan Sancho, as always, a very good football player, very good forward. And I will remember that he's been Jordan Sancho at first, really, when the game began, really. He's been on the front line. Anyway, Kobe Mino, as usual, very good one. And not forgetting that Lisandro Martinez has been playing alongside Rafael Varane in the defense section, and it's been sorted really quite good. We've had quite a big number of football players really come and go in this game. A lot of substitutions have really been on. So let's hope really everything goes on quite well for the club, Manchester United. And if everything really goes on quite well, we think that Manchester United really will have the best of the time in the next coming season. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it's sports and as long as it is Manchester United related. Right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS. Thank you and goodbye for now.